Nice coming back to Twitch today again, despite the fact that I was having a really rough time. I've discovered something that I like, my dudes. This genre grouping should not make any sense, but it does. But it does, and it's weird, and I'm going to show it to you. This is drum and bass to lo-fi music. My dudes, it makes no sense. I'm playing lo-fi guitar to drum and bass. I'll show you. That was weird to try and do. Hi, friends. Yeah, sorry I don't do requests, my dudes. Fire Rock, welcome to AFK. It's good to see you. Hi, Megan. I just needed to try something weird, and I remember hearing like this breakcore thing. I'm kind of curious what.
Hi,
I'm
Nicole Hockley from Sandy Hook Promise.
Oh my
God! Murdered my son at Sandy Hook Elementary School.
Bro! Yo! God dang! Weirdness. God dang weirdness, no. Funk drum, no. I'm still looking for just this breakcore drum track stuff. No, I don't. Is it drum and bass? But is it bass though? Backing track, jam for drummers? No. I want to play along to the thing, my dudes. Old school jungle D&B beat back to funk drum. I don't know. I want the drums. You ding butts. No, I want. Ah, it's killing me, dude. This is killing me. This is actually killing me. I just want actual. I guess we're gonna look for drum and bass. Drum and bass backing track. Is that what I'm actually looking for? My dudes? No, not stoner rock. That's not what I want. No! I guess what I'm looking for isn't really a thing. Rose High! No, that's a synthwave thing. No, drum and bass backing track. God dang it. It's called breakcore. Breakcore drums. Okay, fine. I just want breakcore drums. You ding-dongs. How to... No, not how to. I'm wondering if it says... Interesting. Is this something I can play along to? You can have a key, though. Breakcore mix disassociate too. Ah, man, it's going to be in a key. It's not what I want. Breakcore drums. You ding-dongs. Super fast jungle. No, this isn't a thing. This is crazy. That this doesn't actually exist. Huh. That sounds fun. UK house drum loops.
Whatever your day.
Whatever your day says. I don't know. No. The ads. I am doing a bit better, Rose. Mentally, kind of still just kind of fighting stuff, you know? This is going to be really funny to try and play along to. I told myself I was learning to play along this. No, it feels so out of it, right? Yeah, that was not quite the drum track I was looking for. A tap drum loop? Hip-hop drum loops? Funk drum loop? Is this hip-hop drum loop gonna work? Yeah, it might actually. That's kind of fun. Just kind of like picking a drum sound that like I wouldn't expect to play along to and then put my music over it and see how I feel about it. You know? Anyway.
8,000. That's how many men have found freedom from the P word.
Stupid thing. Stupid ads. LOL! Oh no! I forgot that I was not tuned right. There we go. Is it? Do you recognize this, Megan? Oh no. Hi, Quang. Natalie, welcome in. How are you doing? I'm so happy that you're enjoying them. How far are you? I'm so happy that they've helped Natalie. How'd they help? Yeah, and then this guy's way better than I am. I'm so happy that they've helped Natalie. Actually, I really needed to hear that myself. I've been going through I've posted it a couple times. The last 2.5 years, my health and my life has been and so I'm just trying really, really, really hard to create things to help people, you know. That's called Uplifting 80s Synthwave Style Guitar Backing Track Gem in B Minor by Catpick Studios. Yeah. Would you guys like me to do one more, my dudes? I'm happy to do one more if you'd like. If you need a little bit more of a joyful kind of uplifting thing. Epic A. Ooh, what is this?
It's that feeling.
You're that feeling, you ding dong. Shall I do one more? It's like epic 80s music. Oh man! Okay. 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 evening. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pause this because it's your first time coming and saying hello. Natalie, take care of yourself. Thank you for listening to the books. And I hope they bring you a lot of joy. And thank you for coming and saying hello. Really appreciate it. really? I got blocked by an ad. Anyway, I have no idea what that song is. I was just making it up, my dudes. I love you guys. That is my guitar practice for the day. I have a bunch of messages from Z that I need to actually go and check because they've had a really hard day, my dude. So I'll be back tomorrow. Just letting you all know, if you haven't heard, there will be an announcement about a 5-year anniversary. That is more than likely going to be a couple days long with longer streams. Celebrate things. It's kind of like a mini subathon sort of thing, my dudes. Yeah, no, Quang, thank you guys for coming and watching. I know it's not the typical stuff that I'm doing. I have a lot of people that come in and are like, books, and I'm like, I know, I promise I'm getting back to it, I swear. It's just after getting this kind of lung thing sorted, my dudes, because the flu sucks. Yeah. Anyway, big love to you guys, my dudes. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you for standing with me while I'm literally fighting for my frickin' life in terms of my mental health, because it's just been shot to hell, you know. So I really appreciate you guys. And thank you for continuing to allow me to pursue this. It's become very, very challenging, but I'm not going to stop because I really believe in what we're doing, my dudes. I'm not just saying that. Anyway, love you guys. Be on the alert for an announcement. First, I need to talk with our moderators to make sure that we can handle the idea I have. Yeah. Thanks for being my friends. Please take care of yourselves, okay? You have a beautiful night, my dudes. Take care of yourselves. All right? Love you.